At Florida Mid-South Realty, we bring family values, professional service, and local expertise to every real estate experience. With small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you find the right home or sell with ease. And don't miss the Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday at 8 a.m. Florida Rockstars, rocking real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your trusted hometown team.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
We started out in the 50s with partial sunshine for the first part of the day, but colder air and clouds did move into the region this afternoon, as expected, dropping us into the 40s, and we'll drop on out of the 40s into the 30s as we head into the overnight hours of tonight. Here's how your forecast for tonight breaks down. Mostly cloudy skies out there. Clouds may be starting to break up closer to daybreak in a few locations. Mid-30s for most of us for overnight lows, staying just above freezing because the clouds acting as an insulating blanket. And also, the gusty winds don't really settle down overnight. They'll be sustained 7 to 10 miles per hour, maybe up to 15 at times. Gusts could still be as high as 20 to 25 overnight. Now, that may leak over into the first part of Wednesday morning with the gusty winds. However, the winds will settle down as we get deeper into the late morning, the midday, and the afternoon of Wednesday. Sunshine coming back out tomorrow as well. It's going to be a cooler day, though, with daytime highs in the low to mid-40s over southern middle Tennessee, mid to upper 40s over northwest Alabama and northeast Mississippi. It's going to be quiet here for the next few days. No impactful weather systems for the rest of the work week as we head into the first few days of 2025, with tomorrow being New Year's Day. Partly cloudy going into Thursday night, returning the sunshine by Friday. Maybe a few flurries Thursday night into Friday morning north of our area, the northern parts of Tennessee, the eastern Tennessee mountains, Kentucky, places like that. But for our part of southern Tennessee and North Alabama, I do think that's going to miss us off to the north. Partial sunshine here for Saturday. And then as we get into Sunday, as early as the morning hours, we have our next weather maker knocking on the door to the west. That brings our next rain chance to the area. Now, there are a couple ways this could work out. Models are kind of not in agreement at this time. Most of the models are in agreement with the low track farther to the north from Arkansas into northwest Tennessee or middle Kentucky. However, the GFS model off and on is taking this more southerly low track through southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, if not the Florida Panhandle. For now, I think the most likely scenario is this scenario number one, a more northerly surface low track that has us in milder air Sunday night, and gusty winds and rain will be the main situation. However, at the start of the precipitation Sunday morning, even with this being the case, there could be a little bit of sleet mixing in with the rain, but temperatures will be above freezing. We would not expect impacts from that. However, even though that's the most likely scenario, and that's the forecast we're going to go with for now, we'll still have to watch this scenario number two idea just in case. It's not the more likely situation. However, we'll have to watch it just in case. One reason, because we are getting into a cooler pattern. And number two, the system that we had with the severe storms back on Saturday, as we got closer to reality with it, its low pressure did trend a little bit southward with time. So we'll have to watch this. If scenario number two is the one that verifies, and as of now it's less likely, but if it does verify, that would mean colder temperatures here as the system comes in Sunday, and that would increase the chances of a wintry mix. For now, that is not our forecast. That is the least likely situation. However, we'll watch it carefully in case things do try to trend in that direction. We're chilly here for the foreseeable future. Highs through the rest of the week in the 40s. Overnight lows bouncing between the mid-20s and the mid-30s. But increasing confidence in a much stronger cold blast coming the middle of next week. Check out as early as Tuesday of next week. Daytime highs down into the low to mid-30s. Overnight lows jumping to the lower 20s, if not the teens by the middle of next week. So very high confidence that some cold air is coming next week. I can't tell you specifically how cold because there are a lot of factors in play and we're more than 7 days out. A lot of it will depend on if there's a heavy snowpack on the ground just to the north of us the middle of next week. That's possible, but it's not a guarantee. If it is there, that would help refrigerate the air as it comes southward over us. But if it's not there, you have to up the temperatures a little bit because of that. Also, we need to watch the strength of any trough of low pressure to help determine just how much Arctic air is coming south. All those are questions that we just can't answer yet. So that's why I can't tell you specifically how cold the temperatures will be next Thursday, next Friday, next Saturday in that 8 to 10 day time frame. I do think they're going to be well below average, but I can't tell you how much. What I can tell you, it does look like it's going to be the type of cold where you need to winterize your car, you need to winterize your home, make sure the pipes are protected, and do those winter type preps here over the next few days to get ready for this cold coming next week. You need to be aware of that, especially the middle and latter part of next week. Tonight around here, dropping out of the 40s into the 30s gradually overnight. Mostly cloudy skies hanging around and a gusty wind continuing overnight, but that wind settles down with time tomorrow morning. Partly cloudy skies becoming mostly sunny by the afternoon. Highs here in the mid-40s. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy Thursday and Friday. Clouds increasing Saturday. And then our wet system coming in Sunday. Rain is the most likely scenario with temperatures above freezing. However, I can't really rule out a little light sleet mixing in over our part of the Tennessee Valley. I do think winter chances are higher to the north of us. We'll certainly watch it. Lingering rain showers into Monday and then turning much colder beginning the middle of next week. There's your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 9 o'clock for a final check of your local weather.